Chilly start to our morning here in the Duke City, folks. I have a suggestion for you. Warm up with some pie. We are in the kitchen with Renee Fox from the Loyal Hound in honor of Holiday Pie Mania. All right, so tell us what we are making today. You've already started, it looks like, on a couple pies here, Renee.
I did. I wanted to make a pie for people to demonstrate at Pie Mania that's really approachable and easy to do, and it's all about good ingredients. We're using a local apple called Northern Spy. It's grown in Abiquiu, organically farmed, and you just take that and all of this and you've got a pie.
Wow, so what are we working on over here? Obviously we've got our apples here.
Butter, sugar, vanilla
sugar.
bean. If that's not something you have in your pantry, vanilla extract, vanilla paste, any of those things will do. Good quality cinnamon.
Okay.
Really much more fragrant, and you only need a little bit of it. A lot of people don't like heavy cinnamon apple pie, and this is not that. You're
I
just
don't understand
adding,
why, but, to each
adding
his
a
own.
little complexity and some fragrance to those
Now, when you
apples.
say good quality cinnamon, what makes a good quality cinnamon?
Well, it's interesting because mass-produced cinnamon is a lot of times not even from the bark of that it's supposed to be from that tree. It's something that looks like cinnamon and vaguely smells like cinnamon, but when you put it next to something like this, it's a Saigon cinnamon from a small batch.
That'll wake you up.
It's amazing.
Yeah, wow, that's really good. Okay, so what else are we working with?
So we have the Northern Spy apples, about 2.5 pounds, already sliced.
Okay.
And you can get any nice heirloom apple from the farmer's market. So many local sources for apples in New Mexico.
Okay. Now, obviously, it being locally grown, that's a benefit. Is there another benefit to using this type of apple?
This particular apple has a very crisp, firm texture, and I like that for baking.
Yeah, me too. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, it gives you a great finished product and almost still has a little crunch to it when you bite into the pie, which I think is really refreshing. Nice acidity too, which you hear about more with cider apples, but I think it's great with baking.
Okay.
We are going to add a little lemon juice, again, just to balance. This Northern Spy apple are also very sweet.
Okay.
So the lemon juice kind of balances out the sweetness of the apple. And if you're so inclined to have a little bit of cognac, Calvados, it's an apple brandy. But anything of that nature, an apple liqueur, just again to add a little depth. A little complexity to your
now,
pie.
is this what you're going to be making at the Holiday Pie Mania?
Yes,
Okay, so tell us
exactly.
about that event.
It's a great event to raise money for the Food Depot. So they're feeding all the homeless people in Santa Fe. They do a wonderful job, and they really try to get as much help as they can so we can feed as many people as we can. It's this coming Saturday at Builder's Source Appliance Gallery in Santa Fe on Pacheco. It's from 1 to 4 p.m. The tickets are really inexpensive. You can get them at the Lensic box office. There's a link through their Facebook page, and there is a website for holidaypiemania.com.
Okay.
So it's very accessible. You can go in and try as many or as few pies as you want. There's at least 10 different chefs from Santa Fe demoing different pies. So you can actually see how to make them, but you can also just bid on those pies. So if you're not a baker and you don't want to make your pies for your family's dinner on Thanksgiving, you can actually arrange.
Or if you,
to
like
pick
me,
up
and you
that
don't
pie.
want to ruin your pie on Thanksgiving.
If you still want your family to like you.
Exactly.
After the holiday, you can serve them one of these chef-made pies.
That's fantastic, and again, it all benefits the Food Depot, which is great.
Exactly.
Well, so now is this something? So you were telling me about the Loyal Hound in Santa Fe. You were gastro pub. What does that mean?
So it's interesting because most people have no idea what that means. It actually started in England, and it's a pub, which there are a million of, but to get really good quality food with modern technique, with better quality ingredients, and to be able to be of any socioeconomic background, it doesn't matter what you do, just to go have a place to hang out, to drink a good craft beer, maybe a cider, a decent glass of wine with some good pub food, and that's what we do. So it's comfort food, it's modern, it's locally sourced, and we try to make sure that it's accessible to everybody, and that's price-wise, quality of food-wise, different types of food, vegetarian, gluten-free, whatever you might be, there's going to be something.
That's great.
For you.
Well, Renee, before we run out of time, so this has been cooking. How long do we cook this down for?
You really only need to cook it in real life in about another 5 minutes. You want a little bit of liquid. The difference between this type of pie and a regular pie is that the crust is made like a cookie dough. It's really easy. So you make it in your mixer, it comes out like a cookie dough. You don't have to worry about rolling it out, refrigerating it, waiting till the next day. Then once your apples are cooked, you have a little bit of liquid in here. You're gonna fill up your pastry. This was just pressed in with your fingers, no special tools required. and you're going to fill it up with these beautiful fragrant apples. You'll put the pastry on top. This would do a whole 10-inch pie. Like if you like a cast iron skillet, you can also do it in a cake pan.
Okay, in a cake pan.
So very easy.
So then once we put that on, goes in the oven for how long? What temperature?
350 for about 35-40 minutes
Okay.
until it comes out looking like that.
Until it comes out looking like that.
Yeah.
If you're Renee. If it's Chad, it looks something different. Anyway, guys, for more information on the Holiday Pie Mania and the Loyal Hound, head over to casa.com. We'll be right back.